Hey guys, I hope you are doing well. Okay, so as I mentioned, I want to keep this channel. I want to make this channel more active. I want to bring more videos and especially sharing the message of God. And it's not about me, it is about God. And for today, I would like to read just the first and the second chapter of Matthew. I will read this version of the Bible, okay, the Holy Bible. And this version is from is the New Revised Standard Version. Okay, and if I make some mistake during my spelling, please understand that English isn't my first language, and I will do my best. You can help me as well. Eventually, if you want to just send me a message or drop a message in the comments below, yeah, feel free. Okay, let's begin. And before start, always remember it's not only about read the Bible. It's not only about try to rationally understand. It is about practice. It is about live the message of God. It is about open your heart and receive Jesus. Okay, so let's begin here with the Gospel according to Matthew and the genealogy of Jesus, the Messiah. An account of the genealogy of Jesus, the Messiah, the son of David and the son of Abraham. Abraham was the father of Isaac, and Isaac the father of Jacob, and Jacob the father of Judah and his brothers, and Judah the father of Perez, and Zerah by Tamar, and Perez the father of Esron, and Esron the father of Aran, and Aran the father of Aminadab, and Aminadab the father of Nahshon, and Nahshon the father of Salmon, and Salmon the father of Boaz by Rahab, and Boaz the father of Obed by Ruth, Obed by Ruth, and Obed the father of Jesse, and Jesse the father of King David. And David was the father of Solomon by the wife of Uriah, and Solomon the father of Rehoboam, and Rehoboam the father of Abijah, and Abijah the father of Asaph, and Asaph the father of Jehoshaphat, and Jehoshaphat the father of Joram, and Joram the father of Uzziah, and Uzziah the father of Jotham, and Jotham the father of Ahaz, and Ahaz the father of Hezekiah, and Hezekiah the father of Manasseh, and Manasseh the father of Amos, and Amos the father of Josiah, and Josiah the father of Jeconiah, and his brothers, and at the time of the deportation to Babylon. So basically you are reading the genealogy of Jesus, the Messiah. And after the deportation to Babylon, Jeconiah was the father of Salatiel, and Salatiel the father of Zerubbabel, and Zerubbabel the father of Abiud, and Abiud the father of Eliakim, and Eliakim the father of Azor, and Azor the father of Zadok, and Zadok the father of Akin, and Akin the father of Eliud, and Eliud the father of Eleazar, and Eleazar the father of Mathan, and Mathan the father of Jacob, and Jacob the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom Jesus was born, who is called the Messiah. So all the generations of Abraham to David are 14 generations, and from David to the deportation to Babylon, 14 generations, and from the deportation to Babylon to the Messiah, 14 generations. The birth of Jesus the Messiah. Now the birth of Jesus the Messiah took place in this way. When his mother, Mary, had been engaged to Joseph, but before they lived together, she was found to be with child from the Holy Spirit. Her husband Joseph, being a righteous man and unwilling to expose her to public disgrace, planned to dismiss her quietly. But just when he had resolved to do this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary as your wife, for the child conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will bear a son, and you are to name him Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. All this took place to fulfill what had been spoken by the Lord through the prophet. Look, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall name him Emmanuel, which means God is with us. When Joseph awoke from sleep, he did as the angel of the Lord commanded him. He took her as his wife, but had no marital relations with her until she had borne a son, and he named him Jesus. What a beautiful story, no, guys? So, the visit of the wise man. In the time of King Herod, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, asking, "Where is the child who has been born King of the Jews? For we observed his star at its rising, and have come to pay him homage." When King Herod heard this, he was frightened, and all Jerusalem with him. And calling together all the chief priests and scribes of the people, he inquired of them where the Messiah was to be born. They told him, "In Bethlehem of Judea, for so it has been written by the prophet. And you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah, for from you shall come a ruler who is to shepherd my people Israel." I hope I pronounced it correctly. Then Herod secretly called for the wise men and learned from them the exact time when the star had appeared. Then he sent them to Bethlehem, saying, "Go and search diligently for the child, and when you have found him, bring me word so that I may also go and pay him homage." When they had heard the king, they set out, and there ahead of them went the star that they had seen at its rising, until it stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw that the star had stopped, they were overwhelmed with joy. On entering the house, they saw the child with Mary his mother, and they knelt down and paid him homage. Then, opening their treasure chests, they offered him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they left for their own country by another road. Then we have here the escape to Egypt. Now after they had left an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, "Get up, take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt, and remain there until I tell you, for Herod is about to search for the child to destroy him." Then Joseph got up, took the child and his mother by night and went to Egypt, and remained there until the death of Herod. This was to fulfill what had been spoken by the Lord through the prophet, "Out of Egypt I have called my son." The massacre of infants. When Herod saw that he had been tricked by the wise men, he was infuriated, and he sent and killed all the children in and around Bethlehem, who were 2 years old or under, according to the time that he had learned from the wise men. Then was fulfilled what had been spoken through the prophet Jeremiah. A voice was heard in Ramah, wailing and loud lamentation, Rachel weeping for her children. She refused to be consoled because they are no more. It's interesting because all of this looks like it's still happening. It's still happening around. Okay? But, well, the return from Egypt. When Herod died, an angel of the Lord suddenly appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt and said, "Get up, take the child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel, for those who were seeking the child's life are dead." Then Joseph got up, took the child and his mother, and went to the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus was ruling over Judea in place of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there. And after being warned in a dream, he went away to the district of Galilee. There he made his home in a town called Nazareth, so that what had been spoken through the prophets might be fulfilled. He will be called a Nazarene. Okay, guys, brothers and sisters, this is the first 2 chapters of Matthew. I will not read the 3, the 4th. I'm still thinking about read the follow chapters and do successive studies or readings every day from Monday to Friday. But I would like to hear your opinion. I will not do this now this week, probably not the next one. I will see. I want to do something regular, as I mentioned before, and probably from Monday to Friday will be good for me, because especially if I do during the evening is better, because usually is the time that I take to read the Bible. Sometimes I read it with my wife. I read for my children. My wife reads for our children as well. So let me know, guys. Let me know, brothers, sisters. What do you want actually? What do you would like to maybe see more of these videos? I know that I'm shaking a little bit my hand. Sorry for this movement of the camera. I will figure out another way to position my camera in a way that I can just move downward, upward, side to side. And if you want to suggest another way that I can do to make these videos, let me know. I'm not good at editing. I think that is the most important thing here is the message. Is an important message to awake, but I know that some people need a more visual learners, so they rather prefer more a more dynamic or a quality of editing. So yeah, please do let me know, because I will do my best to make the videos and share the message in a way that we can reach more people. We have lots of YouTubers working right now in sharing the gospel. I feel that I have to do this as well. If you see, some of my old videos are all related with sin practices, and I don't want to do this. I actually removed this from my life right now, but I don't want to remove the videos because it's just a register that you can change. Okay, and it is, we have, the time is now, it is urgent in some way, so it is important to really reconnect yourself with Jesus. Okay, and the focus of this channel will be the Bible. As I mentioned before, I have this version of the Bible, the New Revised Standard Version. If you have any recommendation of other books, other Bibles, I will be very happy to receive recommendations. If you want to send to me as well, please drop a message on the box below, on the comments, and then we can see a way that maybe we can have these books. I can have these books to read, to share the message. Yeah, let's try to share this with more people, and share the message of Jesus, what he wants from us for our salvation. And that's it, guys. Brothers, sisters, just let me know what you want, maybe what you suggest. You can, maybe if you have some suggestion for me to improve this kind of videos, I will be very happy to receive any feedback. Okay, God bless you, and I will see you in the next video, probably next week, but I will be answering any messages on the box below in the comments. Okay, God bless you, all of you.